Hello, Marshall Hurley. Welcome. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. Hello. I was going to try and play my intro video with my music, but for some reason it did not download correctly, so all it has is the music, and I need the video file too. And it's like, come on now. Why are we doing this to me? Good afternoon, Margaret. Good afternoon, Julianne and Penny and Lisa. Hello. I just hung out with Jax and Jax, Juan, and Mama Swift, Trish, over on Jax's channel, and she did a bunch of giveaways, and that was fun. And I was asking her questions, having her talk about her experience the last 5 years. So anyway, now we're here. Fun. You were watching my live replay from yesterday. I know I confuse a lot of people and say I don't go live on the weekends. Well, okay, maybe I should retract that. I will go live if I can if I have the time. I got all my laundry washed and put away from my bedroom, so I got something done today. And then my youngest laundry got started, and so when we're done here, I will work on getting that switched over to the dryer and get dinner made, and then put that away for him, help him put that away, so that way he has clothes for jammies tonight. So, I am eating a little snack. I hope you guys don't mind. Hello, Tammy's Critters and Things. Thank you for being here. I have discovered a yarn I don't like. I'm not a fan of it. And I don't know if I would even consider it yarn. It's weird to call it yarn. But it works great for scrubby. Oh, you're so cool. You're so sweet, Lisa. Catching up on my replays and stuff and videos. So, I finished it. Where is the pamphlet so I can show you? This thing looks huge. Like, it is, my hand is swimming in this thing. Like, look, as big as my hand. Hello, Erin and Tina and Kimberly. Oh, your secret squirrel project that you sent me. I left it upstairs. I'll have to show it another time. It's awesome sauce, y'all. Awesome sauce. Oh, I love seeing the blue and the green and the black, or gray, whatever color it is on the YouTube. It's black on my end. So, anybody eat what is this? How do you pronounce this? Baby Bell cheese. So, I finished the flour scrubby thing and discovered I don't like this stuff. I don't know that I would call this yarn, to be honest. But my goodness, look at the stitch definition on this. Come on, camera. Focus. Like, you can see those single crochets. It is very cute. It almost reminds me of one of those little... It's a little rough to do that, though. It hurts going on and off. You like the Baby Bell cheese? I have whatever the white, the original one is. The white cheddar or whatever. I think it turned out okay. I mean, it turned out good. It's just, I don't know that I want to work with this yarn anymore. I made a scrubby while I was at my son's game yesterday, trying to use it up, but I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I want to use this anymore. There it is. I didn't even finish putting the tails in yet. So I made one side with the scrubby and one side with this. It needs a handle, I think. I don't know. It feels like to hold on to it, you almost need a handle. Oh, Lisa, thank you. It is a good protein snack. That is true. Thank you. Welcome. That's not a bad idea. Using a different, like trying it with cotton and see what I think. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I'd be curious because this is made with a 6mm hook. So you'd almost have to go small, I think, with the hook with cotton because this is a thick yarn, thick thing, strand of something, strand of plastic. See, it's not so bad when it's like this. It's kind of softish, but man, when you put it into stitches like this, it gets rough. I think it like stretches it out or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Welcome to my members. I appreciate you. I need to come up with maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a members only live like Saturday. That's, like I did one yesterday morning. Maybe I'll make that one my members only. I don't know. I like I was saying the other day, I have a hard time doing that just because I have a very small group of members and I don't really get a ton of people on my lives anyway, so it really, for me, I don't really need it yet because our conversations are slow enough, the chat is slow enough that we can all feel like we're members. But yeah, so this string recommends a J hook, which isn't a bad idea, which isn't a bad recommendation. It's a thick yarn for sure, thick string. But I wonder if you use a 6 with this, what would you use with cotton? Like a 4? Because the reason I say that is because of how these are worked. Because of the thick yarn and the smaller hook that you use, at least the size hook you use with this, it causes it to, make these little popcorny looking things. Hello, Jay. So I'm curious to see how well this is going to work. A 4 or 4.5. I was thinking small. So I went to Walmart today and I picked up some sponges to make as much as I don't want to, I still kind of want to make the ladybug. So we'll see. But I went ahead and got these. These are good for dry erase markers and things with the kids, that they can use this or that too. So it won't go unused per se. So let's see what else. I'm gonna put this over here because I don't think I'm gonna work on it right now. So yeah, I made this. What do y'all think? Should I add a handle to it or just leave it like this? I gotta sew in the ends still, but I should have done a handle on it. I just forgot to. Hello, Mandy. Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh, the cat. Oh, my daughter is outside on the deck and we have the screen door closed and the main door open. Like, so it's just the screen door open, or we have just the screen door shut and the main door's open, if that makes sense. And so she's constantly just yelling up there like, let me out. Okie dokie. I have something fun to show you guys. So I started and finished. Kimberly, you'll have to help me. When did I send you the picture? Was it Friday or Thursday? I started this stitch marker holder and I actually finished it last night. I think. Yeah, I finished it to the point that I could glue my little knobby things on the end. So I want to say I made this in what? Couple days. So I made my stitch marker holder, and it's in a banner style, and it was curling at the end here, so I decided to make a tassel to hold it down so it won't curl. It's gonna curl a little bit here like this, but I hope when I attach it to the wall, it will flatten itself out, I hope. So, you ready for it? Drum roll. I have the handle right here. Ready for it? You ready for it? Here's the back. 3, 2, 1. Surprise! There's the front. I feel like I need to spread these out a little bit, but I want to leave room to add to it. So these are all the homemade ones I wanted to display. And a lot of these down here are Kimberly's, except for this one right here. This one's from Thriss and Stitches from her subscriptions that I get. And then here's some more Kimberly's right here, these 7. And then from here over to here are the Thriss and Stitch ones I got on my subscription yarn. So there is my stitch marker holder. Like I said, this is going to curl a little bit, but I'm hoping that when it goes up against the wall, it will. I could have steam blocked it, but I don't know. I was too anxious, and so I said, I'm not going to worry about it. So I think you probably won't be able to see much of it, but I was thinking about hanging it somewhere in here, but I got to make sure the cat can't get to it because of the tassel. I was making this the other day, and I had it on here, and I was holding it up just to kind of brush off some lint, and she was sitting on the ottoman that I was standing over, and she was like, ooh, and started pawing at it. So I think I'm going to hang it somewhere in here because I want to make it visible for you guys. So yeah, I have that done. It's a neat way to fold it up. So I got that done in a couple days, and that's all Tunisian. I'm trying to think here. Tunisian simple stitch, and then I just decreased it on both sides and came to a point in the center there. There is a pattern for the scrubby yarn. Marshall, are you able to get onto the Hobby Lobby website? Because if you are, or go to Hobby Lobby, you can pick up one of these. It has it in here, this page right here. And then it has the ladybug one right here. But the rest of these, like the watermelon pads here, and the soap sack, and the sheep scrubby, those are all on their website. So if you can get to the Hobby Lobby website, and you go to their DIY tab, and look up Scrubology, or click on Yarn and Needle Arts, and then you will see a picture of this, and it'll say Scrubology yarn underneath it. And you click on that, and then there's download inspiration and a big blue button, and you just click on that, and it brings up a PDF of this whole booklet with all of the patterns, not just the 2. Don't come up here and start meowing. No. You don't need to go outside. Trust me. It's much better in here. Yeah. And Kimberly has a Etsy shop, so if you go check her out on Etsy, she's posting things every once in a while. Sweet. You can get onto Hobby Lobby's website. That's great. All right, so I'm gonna pull this over here because I want to work on this. I haven't gotten very much done since I got started on that. Once I got so far on that stitch marker holder, my focus came off of this. So I want to work on this I'm currently on my 4th, right? Yeah, my 4th repeat. It's going to be a vest, a long vest, hippie vest. So, yeah, look, I'm even using one of her stitch markers right here. Works great. I think I'm going to give you guys an hour today because my son is kind of on his own and my husband's out there. Instead of watching the race, he's out there playing with the boy. So I think I will tag him out and play with him for a little bit after we're done here. So at 4. Yeah, me too, Marshall. I'm curious how one would go about doing that with a cotton yarn, because it's definitely a lot thinner. So I would definitely go down several hook sizes because you're using a 6 with this yarn, this string, you know. And cotton, at least this peaches and cream, look how much thinner this is. So I would, yeah, I don't know. So they use a 6 with this. So yeah, I was thinking a 4 with the cotton yarn. All right, let's see. I am doing chain 3 and then single crochet. Okay. Started on a cardigan from, which one are you doing, Kimberly? Which cardigan are you doing? I found another one I want to start on, but I'm like, nope. I have to finish this one first. Like, it has to get done first. So I will say working with a 3 weight is interesting. And I'm using a 6mm with this, y'all. I know it probably recommends, I don't even know what it recommends. It recommends a 4. So I'm using 2 hook sizes smaller. She really does. She really does have beautiful designs, Mandy. The Wonderland. Oh, so you're doing this pattern, but you're doing the Ruwana. That's cool. You're everything I have tried making lately. Oh, well, what have you made that you didn't like? Do tell, and maybe we can, I don't know, help you out. Do you want to make a blanket? I can recommend a blanket. A couple of them. That's funny that I got you started on the Wanderlust, Ruwana. So what yarn are you using? Did you go, oh, what's the word? Did you go with the butterfly yarn? Stinker, Kimberly. No blanket, too hot. Bamboo fair. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what kind of things you like to make. I definitely like blankets, and I don't mind making them year-round because I can always sit in the AC and stuff, but I don't mind starting blankets outside during this weather. But then once they get big enough, I have to, you know, make sure I'm working on them inside or something. You're making a top using Karen Cotton Cakes in the color High Tide. Ooh, fun, Kimberly. So you're making a top, but you're not happy with it. What are you not happy about with it? The way it's looking, like the color? You know, do you need to frog it and try a different color? Like, you know, what's What's your hang up? I'm loving this. I highly recommend, Tina, checking out Journey Chanel Designs. She has some amazing things to make for like wearables. What was the one? I sent one to Kimberly that I want to make. And I have some Karen cotton cakes I need to use up. Oh, she went live. Darn it. Me and Kim are live at the same time. No. Need to pause that. And she just started, didn't she? Gosh. Nope, she started 18. Yeah, she did. She started about the same time. A few minutes later. You've been bored with it. Oh, I'm sorry. Man. Go buy a lottery ticket, Kimberly. Seriously. Like, what is your secret? Oh, well, I guess me and Kim are sharing the streets today instead of me and Marianne. Oh, that's funny. Well, if you guys are on her channel, let her know I said hi. I guess I could do like I did with Marianne, leave her up running. Jonathan? No, go. I'm doing a live. Yeah, if you guys want to let her know, I've got her up running, but I'm not I'm lurking silently. What do you need?
How long is your play?
Just a little bit longer and I'll come play with you, okay?
I'm waiting for you.
Well, I'm going to come hang out with you. I'm not going to leave. He doesn't even want me to come hang out with him, that little stinker. But guess what? He has no say in it. Good evening, Queen's Curls. I hate making people hop around from live to live, but I know you guys do that probably anyway, because I do it. I hop around. So, I don't know. Y'all are probably going to be more entertained by her anyway. I'm just sitting here crocheting on a vest. They call it a vest. Oh, she made me squirrel. I meant to look to see. I sent Kimberly a the next one I want to make right after this one. And I have cotton yarn. I might try it in. Let's see. Where is it at? Kim Fortunate Creations. She's on right now. I like to be in her chat when she's live. So I'm sharing the live street with her like I was with Mama Winch the other day. Okay, how long ago was it? Good grief. This one. This is the one I want to make next. I think this is the fairy wing one. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's the one I want to make. I wonder if I have enough of cotton to make that. I don't know. I'd have to go look at the pattern. Live. Okay. Hello, Marianne. Now I got everybody live hopping between me and Kim. So I'm going to be off here in about 30-ish minutes. So I'll have to go catch her replay later while I'm sitting watching something else while my kids are doing something else. Oh, stop spinning. So I'm curious how far this cream is going to go on this. So I've gotten this far on it. And I still I still have a whole lot of cream left before I get to the first little bit of yellow. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors after the cream. Does that sound about right? About 5 colors? Aw, thanks, Tina. Appreciate you. No worries though about live hopping. Because a lot of them in the chat we're on both a lot of times, hanging out. So it's cool. And don't forget your thummies if you haven't already done that. I do appreciate those. So I know this is a silly question to ask, and we ask a lot, but what's everybody's plans for dinner? Because I'm making good old spaghetti, and then I'm going to make our own garlic bread instead of watching. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome to you. How is your you went to help pack food boxes or something? Oh, a roast. Burgers tonight. Beefaroni. Yum. Yeah, we're doing spaghetti. Oh, you're not doing anything tonight? Not hungry yet? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. My one of my kids loves spaghetti, so I try to make something from each that I know each kid loves and wants to eat. So, Margaret, I am always envious of your meals. You make some amazing meals. I made tacos last night, Mandy, because I realized I didn't have enough spaghetti noodles, and so no, 2 nights ago, and so we were supposed to have spaghetti Friday night, but I made tacos because I was like, well, I don't have enough noodles, so I had to nix the spaghetti Friday night. So I went to the store this morning while my daughter was in her mission trip meeting and picked up some noodles that I know I'm going to hear people whine about eating, but you know what? I don't care. We're going to eat gluten-free as much as we can. 12 boxes, 20. Wow, that's awesome, Jeremy. Sorry, I got an itch right here that won't go away. That is awesome. Almost 3,000 meals boxed up. That's awesome. Right, I know. Yeah, I mean, that is easy, but your meals just always. I need to figure out a way to make. So I cut up potatoes, red potatoes, and sausage, just regular smoked sausage in that big, link that makes that teardrop shape, in the packaging. And I used avocado oil to bake it with, and it almost, for some reason, oils when they're heated upset my gut. Straight out of the bottle, they don't upset as much, but for some reason, when they're heated up, it's like it makes everything greasy, and that grease I can't do pepperonis anymore because they're too greasy. Italian sausage, too greasy. I mean, it sounds like we have the same kid, so I mean, it sounds like we cook a lot of the same stuff. Oh, seriously, still, that's amazing that 3,600 meals from one group and then another 3,000 almost from another group. That's amazing, Jeremy. But yeah, so I don't know what it is about oils. Because I tried to eat the potatoes and sausage another day heated up, and they just, I don't know. They did not set well. They just upset it. My gosh. They don't eat the red sauce. My youngest is the same way. Like, when I make spaghetti with meatballs, which I'm not doing tonight, I'm making it the way my husband likes it, with ground up hamburger. You had breakfast for dinner. Yay. But when I make meatballs, I don't know how he's going to eat tonight, because when I make meatballs, I can basically pull the meatballs out of the sauce and let the sauce drain off of them as much as possible. and he will eat the meatballs by themselves. And sometimes he'll eat the noodles, but he won't even eat the noodles. That kid is so strange. And he loves steak. He loves chili. He loves, he is definitely my carnivore. He is a meat eating machine. Like, he will eat all kinds of meat. He will eat chicken tenders. He'll eat little chicken wings, the little party wings. Maybe that's what it is, Jeremy. It just, for some reason, oils just don't. They do not work. They do not sit well with me. So I don't do pepperoni pizza anymore. But anyway, gosh, he loves to eat taco meat by itself with no chips. I mean, he'll eat the chips on the side, but he won't like eat it together. He likes, if you're familiar with Pepper Jack's, the restaurant that makes those Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and then you can also get the like on rice or whatever kind of bowls with it. He'll eat just the Pepper Jack's meat with olives, and yeah, it's just. And occasionally he'll do cheese, but even cheese, y'all, he's gotten away from liking cheese. Like, he doesn't like to eat cheese anymore. Hello, Rebecca. No worries. You can only stomach olive oil. I might have to try olive oil on my potatoes and sausage next time because I used avocado oil. Avocado oil is supposed to be another bland oil that doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. I have had my gallbladder checked. And everything's fine. So I had it ultrasounded. I had an ultrasound done on it when they did the spleen too, when they were testing for the spherocytosis. So I am positive for that. So I don't know. What would the gallbladder be doing with the... Oh, is it greasier? Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to go back to just using extra virgin olive oil like I've always used before. I don't know why I switched to avocado oil. I need to go back to Evu. I need to go back to the Evu. But yeah, I need to go to the gastrointestinal people and have them check me over too, because I mean, there could be another underlying thing I'm not aware of, because I was supposed to go see 2 different specialists, and I just haven't. For some reason, I set an appointment up for the gastrointestinal people and never got a reminder for it, and so I forgot about it. It didn't get put into my phone calendar, and I forgot. And like 2 months went by when I remembered it and looked at the paper, and it was written down for that, 2 months prior, and I was like, oh, whoops. So, well, that's good to know. I'm glad I said something. Yeah, Jeremy, yep, exactly. Some fried foods just don't set well. I don't know why. And it just gives me horrible gas. And not the burping kind. I'd almost rather have the burping kind, but I'm glad I don't have that because that would taste weird. So, Jeremy, I still have your pattern that I'm doing in your scarf. It's upstairs in my little crochet space that I have up there, and when I'm not working on stuff that I need to work on, I like to pick that one up and work on it. So the more repeats I do of it, the more I'm actually remembering it now. So it's a really good pattern. You did a good job. Leslie will tell you what is good for you. Yep, exactly, Queens girls. Yep. I used to have a sensitivity, I think, to milk and dairy, but I haven't had any issues with that in a while. Your lactose intolerance gets worse if cheese gets put. Oh no. Well, I just had some cheese, so we'll see how it works with me. We'll see. I just had a little bit of cheese a little bit ago. It hasn't affected me yet, so it hasn't. I don't think it's made it to the digestive system quite yet. Like through all of it. It's been what, 20 minutes since I took my last bite. No, I use coconut oil when I make like muffins. These gluten-free muffins. I need to make those again. They're kind of intense in the sense of how many ingredients you put in it and stuff, but they turn out really good. They're pumpkin muffin things that you can actually use bananas instead of the pumpkin pie mix. So, well, not the pumpkin pie mix. You use pumpkin in the can, and that's one way of doing it. I think you use that or the banana. But it has like, what is it? Coconut flour. No, oat flour. It has oat flour. Oh, what else do I? Coconut oil, sugar, maybe a little bit of sugar, not a ton. A little bit of salt. But yeah, I use coconut oil sometimes in my pancakes, my pancake mix. So that's another good one to use. But it has a coconutty flavor to it. But thankfully, when you mix it in with the pancakes, when I do it in the pancakes or the pumpkin muffins, you really can't taste it. It's kind of another one of those neutral oils that has a neutral flavor to it. Yep, bananas are a good egg substitute. So that makes these muffins that I make when you use the bananas. I think you could, maybe that's what it is. The bananas or eggs. I don't know. It's one of the two. Because I know I can make it without the pumpkin sometimes. Maybe. I don't know. It's been so long since I've made them. I need to make them again. Yeah, I don't do a ton. I drink milk every day. Yeah, it makes the muffins kind of vegan. Kind of vegan in a way. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. They're a good muffin. I found the recipe off of a homeschooling mother. I can't remember what her channel is. It's something with boys, like homeschool mom of boys or something like that. And I came across, she has like homeschooling stuff, but also like other things with like the gluten-free sensitivities that she lives with or allergies and whatnot. And so I came across this breakfast video that she did or something, I think. And it had these muffins as part of the video. And she had the recipe in her description. And so I screenshotted the description. So I need to go back and find that so that I can make it again. Yeah. Oh no, I totally get it. I try to eat well, Queen's Curls, but it's just some things I just can't give up. But yeah, milk is almost a daily thing for me. But it doesn't bother me. That's the thing for some reason. But sometimes I think cheese is an issue for me. So that's why I got some of this Baby Bell to see if it would be okay again. Because I haven't had any issues with dairy lately. So I'm just, getting things I know I like and liked. Okay, what is this next row? Oh, yeah. Do I chain one after? Hold on. I gotta... These single crochet rows on this one always throw me for some reason. Oh no, this is the one with the double crochet on the end. Right? Yeah. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so I have to chain 2, not 1. Your favorite meal is chicken fingers, green beans, and homemade mac. Ooh, that does sound good. I bet. You drink oat milk? That's cool. I've tried different milks with my youngest, or not my middle child, who has a milk sensitivity. Not a dairy, but a milk sensitivity, which is weird. It came up milk sensitivity, not anything, not like anything else. So he gets goat milk. Actually, Walmart sells goat milk from this place called Meyenberg, I think. It's in a blue and white pint, like paper looking carton. It's in one of those carton things. It's the taller ones, the skinny tall ones. I think it's like a pint, maybe. my middle child, the one I'm talking about with the milk thing, he would eat fries and chips every day, all day, if I let him. Oh, I need to chain 1, I bet. Chain 1 after that. Yep. Forgot my chain. You use flax milk. I don't think I've used flax milk. Best time for me. Oh, best time for you. I thought it says bedtime for you. I thought it said best time for you. Sorry. All right, Queens girls, have a great evening. Thank you for coming by. So I appreciate you. So yeah, this pattern works up quick, y'all. Well, I would say the puff rows, these right here, this row slows me down the most out of all the rows. But I can get through a repeat in about a couple of hours if I'm, distracted by things. I want to say I got a repeat done the other evening. And yeah, so I can get a repeat done a day, but I'm hoping to have this done before next weekend. And please pray for me this week. I have to do hair and makeup for my daughter. Oh, cool. So, I don't do makeup. And so you should have seen me today at Walmart buying makeup. I was like, I think this is a good color for her foundation. And she's already got some really rosy red cheeks. And so, because she's gotten a little bit of sun on her cheeks. And so I'm like, well, this blush matches her cheeks already. So it's, I could almost leave her cheeks uncovered because they're so pink already. And then I got some, just some cheap mascara for her. And I got one of the lipstick recommendations that they recommended for colors for their dancers. They want them to be unified in their looks, and so they recommended certain ones. Yes, it is for dance. And so it has to be stage makeup. Makes them, when you're up close to them, you're like, oh my goodness, you have a crap ton of makeup on. But when you're, far away from them with them on stage, they look healthy and good, So, and we not only do I have to do it once, but she's got 2 nights of rehearsals and 2 nights of actual recitals. So I have to do it 4 different times this week. I'll get enough practice, that's for sure. I wanted to try and play with this weekend, so maybe we'll play with her makeup tomorrow and see if I can not make her look like a clown. Because, look, there ain't nothing on this face. Yeah, and she doesn't like when I do her hair either, but she's just going to have to live with it. She's going to be washing her hair a lot this week, getting all that hairspray out of it. It's just, I'm nervous for it because she's getting professional pictures done on rehearsal nights. So I want her to look nice. Well, Mandy, the thing is, For the last several years, I have had people help me, but we moved from the studio we were at first, provided competition moms that we could pay to do our dancers' makeup, hair and makeup, and I gladly gave them the $20 to do that. I was like, here, take my money, put her hair and makeup on. And then the last several years, I've had my best friend and her daughter help me, but they moved away, far enough away that they're not close enough for me to do that anymore. So I'm going to have to pull up my big girl britches and try to figure it out this year. So that's why I want to try and play with it. Maybe we'll play with her makeup tomorrow and see what I can do. I don't know. There's a video they put out there to show how to do the hair and makeup, so I don't know. I'm hoping that it will be informative enough that I can understand it and able to replicate it. So, what is she doing over there? She winding up yarn? Can't tell what she's doing. All I see is strings everywhere. Oh, yep, she's winding up yarn. Like I said, I've got my phone over here with her live running, but it's turned all the way down so that way we don't hear it on my end. So, anyway, yeah, it's kind of a quiet, slow afternoon. Curious. What are y'all's bets? How far am I gonna get? Am I gonna get another repeat out of this before I move to the next color? Like, I'm almost done with this repeat. I have the next row is my puff row. So I'm betting by the end of the next row I'll be moving into the yellow. I don't know that I'm gonna make it through a whole nother repeat with what I have here. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but Kimberly can attest, this yarn has gone a long ways. Like, with what is still left on here, this is like a third of what is in a cake. I wouldn't be able to get to another one because it's buried. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jeremy. So, like, how much further of that cream before I get to that yellow? So like, I have this much cream left before I get to that yellow. I've gotten this far into the project on this cake of yarn. I haven't even completed a whole cake yet. It really does go a long way. And it's a DK weight, so... And I'm using a 6mm hook, so it's not like I'm making it small either. It is very loose and lacy. I don't know. I don't think I will get through another repeat either. I think I'm going to get done with this repeat and then move into the yellow. And I'm betting, if I had to guess, I'll get maybe... I only need... Once I'm finished with this repeat, I only need, like... What, 2 more? Yeah, 2 more to make to follow the pattern. Because it says to do the repeat 4 more times for my size. Or until I reach the length I want, I think is what it says. It says, yeah, repeat rows 2 through 7 4 more times in my color for my size. So they have it color coded by size. So you can see the colors there. And so it says to repeat it 4 times for the up to the large or extra large. I can't remember what size that is. And then, or until you reach your desired length. And I think I make this as long as, I don't know where I measure this from though. It says, starting at the bottom and building the body length. Once you obtain your desired length, you divide the body into 3 panels. Once that is done, you will then connect all 3 panels together at the top of the shoulder, creating the armholes. You will then add the collar edging and optional fringe. I don't know. I don't know. I wish she had a video for this vest, but she doesn't. Like, she has a video for the puff stitch, but I don't know which one that's from, because she's got the Wanderlust beach cover up as a video on her channel, and I was using that to do to know where to end these stitches on their rows. So I was able to use that to visually see what she meant by the pattern and be able to complete it the way it's meant to be completed. So, and I know that patterns are, you know, tools. You know, we can make them the way we want to make them. But I'm trying to make this to the pattern first and see what I think and see if I feel like there needs to be a tweak anywhere, which honestly I don't think there will be. So I'm just trying to see. I've done 3 repeats almost. So 1 more repeat. That's crazy to think. I might have the other repeat done this evening. Maybe. But we'll see. But because I have this little contraption right now with my yarn on it, I don't work on this in bed because it's just a little harder to. So I know I could set it on my end table next to me, but it's on my left side. I need it on my right side. When you guys crochet, do you have to have your yarn in a specific area in reference to you? Like I was saying, mine right now is sitting off to the right of me. And I usually like to either have it down on the ground to the right of me, or up on something to the right of me, in front of me, or off to the right. Usually not over this way. It feels like it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I prefer my yarn to be in front of me or off to the right if I have it like down on the ground for some reason with things in front of me. Like I have my yarn usually sitting on a ottoman footrest here in front of me when I'm sitting upstairs. To the right of me, that's where I pull from, being a lefty. So, but I'm a righty and I'm pulling from the right. I don't know why I do that. Like I'm pulling this way. Like I pull across me with it. You would think I would have it to my left being a righty, but most of the time I feel like I always have mine off to the right. But I don't really pay that close attention. But yeah, it's mostly because like when I'm sitting in my chair upstairs even, I either have it in front of me, or if like I said, if I have stuff in front of me like a table or ottoman or something, I will put it I want it on this side of me. Because right now when I'm working upstairs in my chair, I have a table on my left and this sits on the left over there, and I don't know why, but I just have to have it on the right side. I don't know. Maybe because it's on here, I'm pulling it from my right. I'm gonna have to move it over here and see, but I have too much stuff over here. I literally can't move it, so that's my only option. It's to my right. Maybe I am the same as you guys. For some reason, I thought it was always to my right. don't know. I'm going to have to pay more attention to that. Because all you got righties are saying you have it to your left. So I'm thinking maybe I have it to my left and I'm just backwards, thinking backwards. Or I'm just a rebel, you know, and I do everything backwards from everybody else. I like pulling it from in front of me for the most part. Right, and I don't know what works best for me, to be honest, now that I say that. It's not the whips that are in my way. It's all this. It's all piled up right here, and then there's a book. And then I have these and this. Now that I'm pulling off, oh hey, I found a couple more stitch markers to hang on my stitch marker holder. Well, I guess now that I'm picking all this up, I can move it. Chuck. Chuck. Oof, these are like little yarn balls. Chuck the yarn ball. Oop, I missed the basket on that one. Oop, this one has too much yarn barf. Almost got it over there. And this. And this. I'm not done here, y'all. I have, and this. Oh, so much stuff. All right, let's see if that works better over there. Maybe I do like it on my left. Because now that it's pulling from my left, I'm kind of like, Hold on, I gotta pull it now. Because it's loose right this second, so I gotta wait till it pulls it to see. I don't know, maybe I do like it on my left. Huh. Maybe it's the right I don't like. Because it does pull across my project. Because now I'm like, I'm liking this now. I think I am like you guys. Right? The only whip I have sitting on my desk is this right here, and these two things are sitting right here, and they take up very little room. Oh, and this. Gosh, if you guys could see what's on my desk. And this. And the machine that shall not be named by Kim. Bunch of stuff. Okie dokie. Let's see. Now I do a chain 2. You frogged it. There is a tank top by Journey Chanel, the same lady that makes this, that I want to make. And it's in my wish list on Ravelry that I want to make. It looks like it's simple. So I'm hoping it'll be a simple one. I was like, ooh, that'd be kind of fun to make. A tank top for myself. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Boop. Boop. Yep, see this? Starting on the puff stitch here. You're just watching me crochet. Yeah, you should try the Journey Chanel one if you're interested. Let's see, Ravelry. Ravelry.com. Sign in. Log in. Journey Chanel. Let's see, where is it at? Not the lace top. I don't think it's the diamond one. Okay, how do I get to my wish list again? Favorites. I gotta remember how to get to the wish list. Oh, here it is. It is the Diamonds in the Skies tank top. There's like different. Okay, so here, let me share this. Wow, Mama Wench, that's awesome. Yay. Way to go. all right, so let me share, present, share screen. Here's the one I was thinking to share. This one right here. But well, I don't know why it's showing that. It shows that one and then it shows this one. But then it shows this one. I'm confused. Which one is it? Oh, it offers 2 patterns, a solid tank top and a lace tank top. Oh, cool. So for $6, you can get 2 patterns. Nice. How many patterns come in this one? So you can get all 5 of these patterns right here, plus the 2 that come in this one. Huh. Okie dokie then. Yeah, so the late, what is it called? The lace Diamonds in the Sky tank top. I want to do this one. The solid one. That one looks fairly simple. Looks pretty simple. I guess I would definitely have to do gauge swatch on that one for sure. Oh, I'm over an hour. Oopsies, I need to get off. Oopsies. That last 10 minutes went by fast. I saw 53 or something earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I am going to get off of here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope, Tina, that you find a pattern that you like. I'm going to hop off here and hop over to Kim's live for however much longer she's on for. So, and hang out with you guys there. And then go hang out with my kiddo and keep working on this. So, I'll see y'all in the morning, 7:30 Central. See you guys in the morning. Have a great night. Have a great night. Bye. Later, taters. Later, gator tater.